Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Coins Alert channel. This is Rich making another movie about XRP today. As always, today we're going to talk about XRP. I hope everyone is having a great day, no matter where they are in the world. This is the one-day chart again. Right now we're at $2.17. We're now past that big dip. You could see the crash all the way down to less than $2. If you look at the 7-day chart, we're now beginning to get better. We hope this is the start of a lot of progress for the better, but Bitcoin was the same. Right now, the XRP chart and the Bitcoin chart look the same, and you can see that big drop if you look at Bitcoin's 7-day chart. It went all the way down to less than 80K. But these days, people ask me, what will happen with Bitcoin in the future? There's still one more big run up left in it, like one last gasp. And that's where stores will want to leave. They will be stuck in Bitcoin for another 4 years if that doesn't happen, hoping that the next cycle starts in 2028. BlackRock has just been rough on the market. BlackRock sold $441 million worth of Bitcoin in the last 24 hours. This is the biggest loss of money from an ETF since it began. But BlackRock wasn't the one selling. People who have money in these ETFs are the ones selling. It also made a great place for new investors to get in. Many people had a great chance to buy XRP when it fell a lot. XRP is still way too cheap compared to where it's going. But BlackRock wasn't what shook the market. Their owners were to blame. 14 cents fell to 13 cents before XRP hit its all-time high in 2018. Then $3.30 in a few weeks. Back then, Bitcoin also went through that crash. Also, Bitcoin had a big run up. I think the same thing will happen here. We might have found the generational bottom here, and this could have been the last one, just one more shakeup. We can finally take off from here now. All the way back to 2016, March was a great month for XRP. It also had a great April and May. Let us see if it happens again. If XRP stays above this level, there's still a chance for a new all-time high. And these pieces always seem to come out right after a big crash. So he insulated that bulls are still in charge and will soon show their power, even though bears seem to be driving prices down. Notably, this comes after the expert said early on that XRP would go up over 40 times to $99. I see that a lot of people are asking for XRP to be priced in different ways again. This isn't even close to where we're going, which is why I told you. But you have to get through the bad times. Things are about to get exciting. Now is not the time to get scared. Let the mean things start. This is from crypto expert Michael Branch of eGray Crypto. The price of XRP could still go as high as $320 before 2026. He says it might even go up to $800. That needs to happen in 2025, in my opinion, with a lot of establishment adoption. Is that possible? Of course. Things will change very quickly for XRP as soon as rules are put in place. The case between Ripple and the SEC also needs to end. We saw the SEC drop all of these other cases, but not the Ripple vs SEC case. I'll talk more about that in the next part of this movie. The judge throws out the SEC case against Richard Hart, the founder of Hex. This one I can't even believe took place. But it wasn't the SEC that dropped the case. The judge threw out this case. Don't forget about this guy who went on huge shopping trips and bought new clothes all over the world, and he was accused of shopping with the money that investors gave him. The judge did throw out the case against Richard Hart. Jeremy, the lawyer, lists 3 possible times when the XRP lawsuit could end. As soon as people heard that the case against Richard Hart was dropped, they asked when the case against Ripple would also be over. Jeremy Hogan brought these times to our attention. March 14, April 11, and May 1 are all important dates that could lead to a settlement in the XRP case. Hogan says that one of these 3 important dates could mean the end of the Ripple v SEC case. Some people still think that Ripple is being held back for a reason. It's not time yet. Eleanor Tourette said this: 3 Senate staffers who are familiar with the subject say that the GOP wants to mark up Senator Hagerty's stablecoin bill, the Genius Act, during the week of March 10th, and that's how they're going to do it. Great. Are they getting ready for the Ripple vs SEC case to end as they pass a bill for stablecoins? Okay, maybe that's what we need. Listen to Loomis, too. Loomis is here because she loves Bitcoin so much, and I don't think she knows that when Tether goes down, Bitcoin goes down with it. The price of Bitcoin is being kept up by Tether. Listen to what she has to say. It is also well known that Tether is a popular way for criminals to enter and exit the crypto asset markets and is willingly helping people break the law. It was recently said that Israeli police told Tether to freeze 32 addresses in Israel and Ukraine that were held by Hamas and Russian-linked groups. Even though Tether knows that its product is used to help with terrorism and other illegal activities, it is not doing enough to protect its customers and consumers. Because of this, Representative French Hill and I sent a letter to Attorney General Merrick Garland today asking the Department of Justice to finish its investigation and think about charging Binance and Tether with money laundering. Representative French Hill is the chairman of the House Digital Assets Subcommittee. As Senator Haggerty pointed out, we now know that the role of crypto assets in supporting Hamas has been exaggerated. However, it is true that even $1 going to support the recent horrible attacks is a big deal. That's why she started this review, which is still going on. However, I don't think she knows that when Tether goes down, so does her valuable Bitcoin. As for me, I'm still waiting for the investigation to end. On March 6, 2025, the SEC will hold a meeting behind closed doors to decide whether to settle the case or drop it. This is the second time that this has happened. From now on, all the excitement will be building up around that date. However, I've always told you that these dates don't bother me. I don't care what happens on these dates. I still think the Ripple versus SEC case will end when no one expects it to. XRP is going to suddenly take off. When they say that the Ripple VZC case is over, the news will come out quickly. This meeting behind closed doors is not where I think it will happen. The real reason the SEC hasn't dropped the Ripple case is that they are backing off of case after case. This makes the XRP army wonder, why not us? Here's the big surprise. The $125 million ruling is what's stopping them. Commissioner Pierce, Ueda, and the acting chairman of the SEC are not ready to act yet because it is not easy. But there's a big catch. Atkins, who will soon be chair of the SEC, is likely to make the final decision. When will Atkins start his job at the SEC? I believe they are still behind that. That might mean he won't be at the SEC for another 2 months. So while we wait for Atkins, and this decision hasn't been made yet, there will be no action. We need to find out what to do next. This is what Black Swan Capitalist said too. When will XRP really take off, they ask. They still don't get it. We're not just watching how prices move. The whole world's banking system is being reset right now. A problem in America is not XRP. This is a geopolitical event that changes the dollar, the economy, and the whole post-world order. This is not a US event, as I've said many times. This is an event happening all over the world. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance that's happening all over the world, not just in one place. Take a look at how the world is pushing right now. They want to move into the digital era. Every country talks about having a digital currency issued by the national bank. A stable coin is now being talked about instead of a CBDC in other countries. The new system will start to work once everyone figures that out. Our main thing we're waiting for is that. The SEC case about Ripple is like a movie. We're seeing it happen right now. There will be a happy finish. We all know that there will be a happy finish, but we have to get through all the crap first. That is the right way to see it. But now that XRP is at $2.20, it's finally starting to go up. So this might have been the bottom of the age. This was the deep dip that everyone was looking for. It was really my belief that we would stay above $2, but we broke down just below $2, which is what a lot of people thought would happen. They thought the price would drop to around $1.70 or $2.76 and then rise back above $2. Wow. And XRP looks very strong right now. Plus, I'm interested in where Bitcoin goes. As I already said, I think Bitcoin will go up one more big time. When will the top of Bitcoin happen? Most likely around 120K, unless something else happens or there is another big sell-off. Another thing that would change is the rest of the market, and it will get very crazy very quickly all season long. At the moment, I'm both happy and sad. Some people are happy because they know that all season is almost here. We just went through a big drop, and most of the new buyers who came in are being let down. I thought crypto was only up. Cryptocurrency isn't just going up. We didn't move forward or backward for over 2 years. We all made it through that. So don't hold back. Take a look at that. Every day, nothing moves but slowly forward. XRP didn't move at all some days. It's going by dimes now. People are still down on their luck. If you do not have XRP when this finally goes public, you will certainly feel very bad about it, but you need to be patient and hopeful until it does happen so that we can all get rich. That being said,